All right, hey guys out there, we're Junglecorp. We're meeting by Zoom because our singer has COVID.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it's not that bad. He's a nurse, a registered nursing assistant at OHSU, one of the finest hospitals in Portland. Unfortunately for the rest of us, we had to cancel a gig, but we all tested negative, which is great. And we thought we'd make a little video and just talk about the experience. You know, we might be making a little bit light and some jokes here and there, but we take it totally seriously. And we're all about that social distancing and those masks. But we just wanted to have some fun and make light of this, honestly, awful situation.
May cause heart attack, stroke, and death. Use with caution.
We're going to have Eric start with the first question for Andrew.
All right, Andrew. Yeah, so we decided to just ask some questions because, you know, fortunately we didn't get it.
Yep, just me.
And there's a lot of different thoughts and hypotheses as to what it is, how it acts, how it affects the body, and you know what eradicates it from the body regarding symptoms and such. So just answer yes or no. So starting with some of the more obvious ones: coughing.
No.
Fever.
Nope.
Headache.
Yes.
Okay. How about a runny nose?
Nope.
Loss of smell and or taste?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes,
Oh, bummer. You can't.
Yeah, that was, it was weird. They said that's going to be the most residual, but that's what I noticed first as I was eating, and I was like 2 bites in, and I didn't really care for the food anymore. Just like, it's amazing how much taste really drives your, like, you know, appetite.
Ambition to eat. Yeah. So like you can't taste hot Cheetos?
No, the hot Cheetos spice, that's the actually, yeah, you're totally right. Spicy stuff, I can't even taste that at all.
Really?
That's the
So
problem.
does it lose the heat too?
Yeah, everything. It loses the bite that makes it hot. Like, it's hard to explain. Like salt, I can put salt on my tongue and I barely know that's salt.
Do you think you could enter like a hot sauce eating competition and win?
Yeah.
Better than everyone else?
Yeah. Have you tried doing the Blazing Challenge at Buffalo Wild Wings yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I guess back to the symptoms. Have you experienced any loneliness?
Yeah, actually, that is the main thing. You know what's funny is, so I'm on day 9 of the 12-day quarantine.
No.
And I even had to isolate myself from my partner. She had to like sleep upstairs. And luckily, apparently she doesn't have to anymore. We're allowed to like be back together. But until today, it's been, I actually just started developing a weird paranoia. Like, it's strange. After like 5 days of not being able to actually leave the house, I started getting nervous for no reason. And I couldn't understand what it was, but it was like a paranoia. Like I keep thinking there's someone outside and like they're gonna come in and get me.
It's just a few more. Confusion and bewilderment.
Yeah.
Okay. Erectile dysfunction.
No. No erectile dysfunction.
Okay. All right. Those are my questions.
Nice.
Well, I got a follow-up, man. So I had a question about the sense of smell. What foods are you finding that you do enjoy now? Because I see you got some peanut butter behind you, and like what do you find is working for you as a snack?
So this is some Jiffy right here,
I think it's
and
pronounced.
it's actually what's worked well is what's in the house, because I got quarantined along with my partner. We had no way of getting anything really.
Oh,
So
man.
but luckily we're stocked with rich and creamy frosting. Got some Jiffy. I'm almost out of Jiffy. I've eaten quite a bit of the Jiffy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saving these beans because it's my last can of refried beans.
Desperate times.
Desperate time. And then I got some corn. I got corn. And you know you can't really survive the apocalypse without your single bottle of water. This is my one bottle that we have in the house. All the other ones are
So
gone.
you can't use any of the normal glasses?
Nope, just that one bottle. I'm totally isolated. I gotta eat on my own and everything. And then I got my Junglecorp whiskey, which you gotta have whiskey for the sterilization and the drinking.
Oh yeah, that seems essential.
Yeah.
It said, "These are my Cheerios. I'm out of milk, but I got Cheerios left."
Honey Nut Scooters.
But they're Cheerios. They're like fake
Yeah.
Cheerios.
You might as well buy the fake Cheerios if you can't taste the difference.
That's why I buy them.
Oh man, well I was kind of curious of all things, how this experience has inspired you as an artist.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been playing a lot of music myself lately, just kind of like solo shows to myself. In the beginning, the fatigue made me literally do nothing but like lay around and like sit in the house. And it's weird how after a few days, even though you have other activities to do, like, have you ever like stared at a wall for so long you didn't realize it'd been like 30 minutes? Is that a thing? Because I know what that feels like now. Just staring and doing nothing sometimes because you're just like bored out of your mind from sitting in your house. But no, I've been playing some music and jamming out and listening to those micro tunes.
So what's your like COVID routine then? You're talking about like not doing anything. Do you try to like have a routine in the morning to like I don't know, you get yourself on track?
Well, I mean, I wake up every morning, I make myself coffee and breakfast. That's about it. I make myself coffee and breakfast, I read a little bit, and then I play every video game until I'm bored out of my mind. I rewatched Walking Dead. I'm almost done with the
whole series. Oh man.
Something about the quarantine made me want a post-apocalyptic TV series. So the really funny thing was right after I got it, since I work in the hospital, no joke, I had at least like 20 different people call me from the county, from health services, the government. Like someone from the government called that was in charge of the nation's COVID like awareness, and asked me like a billion questions. And obviously the most common one is, were you around anybody for more than 15 minutes with or without PPE? And that was basically kind of repeated in like a billion different ways, but they had to thoroughly trace back where I was in contact with in every situation. And that was unique to like go through that, because it went from like sharing some information to like, I felt like they were suspicious of me. And it went towards a little accused. It felt like they were shaking me down a little bit, trying to get like, do you wear your PPE at all times? Was there ever a time? Do you remember? Like it got to a point where they were really thorough, and it almost felt like I was on the spot, like I was being like tried for something. And then we just talked. I mean, I probably talked for like 8 hours to like 10, 15 different people, easy, about just the same stuff, random stuff, going through my brain again and again, asking about symptoms. Like they wanted me to give names of everybody I've talked to. Like it was a really weird feeling, and I understand why they do it. It's important, but it was strange being kind of the one on the spot. You felt kind of like a guinea pig a little bit.
Do you think that's because you worked at a hospital that they were like more? I mean, would that have happened to just anyone who tested positive, or
you guys? I think the public would have gotten at least the Multnomah County has their own. Yeah. And then they have their own infectious control, and they keep track of everything. And then the government one, for sure, there's that, because I don't even know who they're from. She said she was from like, it was like something that reminded me of CIA, but it wasn't. It was like an infection version of that, but it was definitely government. She was like, we like check all the states and we get information from everybody about it. But because I was in the hospital, I have my own people, which they were half the people. You know what I mean? They had meetings about it. They wanted all your guys' names.
Here's the story.
You know what I mean? They were like, who's everybody that you're around? We need to make sure that like they haven't like continued to spread it. So you know what I mean? Like they probably looked up your guys' results and to make sure like, oh, they came up negative kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, it was pretty thorough. It was crazy. That's been part of my routine, is answering whenever I see the numbers show up. It's like, there's one of those guys again.
Yeah, you like getting telemarketers and contact tracers like crazy.
Robocall.
Yeah, I got someone from
Hammers.
They were from an outside source completely, a company that was like trying to help out COVID infected patients and people that don't have insurance and stuff. Like they still called me anyways, and they were just like, we just want to know if you needed any help. So it's kind of cool to see how thorough and how much outreach. Like I would have been taken care of even if I had COVID for like 2 months. You know what I mean? They would have paid all my hours. If it wasn't them, it would have been workman's comp. If it wasn't workman's comp, the state would have done it apparently. Multnomah County would have helped. It's crazy.
Well, that's good.
But I am lonely. I'm lonely here alone.
Well, see that kind of comes.
No. We're all here. We're all here together.
Yeah, we're hanging.
You're here, and you can't get infected through the phone.
I was thinking of asking you. Well, it's sort of a two-parter. One was sort of just kind of messing around. How does it feel to be the first member of Junglecorp to verifiably contract COVID? But then more importantly, do you have any like kind of emotional side effects from being stuck in one place and having to handle that? Or anything that you've done to like cope with that you think might be like useful for other people to know?
Well, definitely go outside and get fresh air.
People kind of being bummed out about being stuck.
You can't even go outside, right?
Well, no, you can go. They just don't want you going around.
Pretty
anywhere.
sure you can go outside.
You can go on your porch. You can go. You don't have to actually vacuum seal yourself and do a
You like wave at everyone. You're like, hi, I'm COVID positive.
Right? Yeah.
The mailman comes up. You're like, stay away from me.
you gotta go door to door and tell them you have COVID, and then you're like, oops, I'm going door to door. What the hell? I'm sorry, guys. I have COVID. Don't come near me. Why are you near me?
But I baked you these cookies. Please like me.
Right? There was the mailman. I was outside just sitting on the porch, and the mailman came up, and I was like, get back! I have the COVID.
Yeah.
And I was joking when I said it, but he literally dropped the newspaper and walked off really fast. He was just like, drop.
They didn't give you like a special mask or like a lapel or some sort of insignia declaring that you're COVID positive?
No, there's no, they don't make you wear an A or anything, or like burn you, or like, put a mark on your face or anything.
I think you should get a button at least. Like, come on.
No, they didn't even want to like email me anything. I think they literally just wanted to send me stuff through the mail, as if like, I don't know. It was very weird. They were handling it. They were like, don't go outside. Don't go anywhere. Is your partner? She needs to isolate from you right now. Do you have anybody who can buy you groceries? And I was like, no. Not a single person I know would chauffeur to me. That's not a thing that happens.
Holy shit.
But they wanted it. They're like, you can't leave. You can't go anywhere.
Do you think you're gonna be a better singer or a worse singer after all of this is said and done?
I'm gonna be better. I got the COVID power now. It's gonna go into my DNA. And I'm going to be immune.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering, if there would be some sort of like mystique you would get in your voice, like an extra like gravelly layer or something.
Now, maybe if I had a cough or something, I think I'm one of the unique ones that can't really transmit easily. Like there's a couple of blood types, and there's even one that they're finding might not be able to contract it even. But
oh really? Yeah. So it's a blood type thing, huh?
Some of them I get O negative or something like that. One of the rare ones, it's really hard to get. They're not saying that they're immune to it, but it's really freaking hard for them to contract it. And then there's also some that aren't. We're just not. Again, all this information it's so vague. That we know so little still. Even the doctors I've talked to that are working like closely with stuff, they'll admit like, man, we don't really know what this thing is yet. We know a little bits of information, but it's possible that I can't give it to anybody because. Nice. I was around a couple of people without my mask on briefly, only for a minute when I was, passing through and stuff. And I still, no one contracted it.
Well, thanks for that.
Yeah, you didn't give it to anybody so far, right?
No, nothing. It's all like the only persons connected are people from work that would have given it to me probably.
Oh, yeah.
Which there was nothing they could do about. It was some patient somewhere must have infected somebody and nobody knew about it until it was like later. That's what's so crazy about it, right? Is you can go like 14 days and not have any symptoms or even like start breathing it out, and then all of a sudden you can just be sick, or you could be going during that time and just breathing it out all the time and not even know you're sick. Yeah. Like my symptoms were so mild in the beginning, I had no idea that it was even a thing.
Yeah, I get a question kind of then on the flip side of contracting it. So, we've heard there's some kind of more under the table remedies to eradicate the virus. Have you tried any of these? And if so, what were the results? We'll start with the extreme temperatures. They're saying that extreme temperatures can kill it.
Oh no, I haven't tried that. I like taking really hot baths. So
like saunas, maybe baths or cold baths or hot spraying or ice.
Hot baths probably. I don't know if that worked, but I take hot baths. Maybe that's my secret, and I didn't even know it.
And another extreme exposure to UV. Like maybe some sunbathing or something. That helped at all.
Just getting
to a tanning salon.
Yeah, or tanning. Yeah, get in the cancer bed.
Yeah, get a tanning bed.
I cannot go to the tanning
house.
Okay.
They wouldn't let me in if I tried.
Next one then, garlic soup.
Garlic soup.
I was reading that some people
You
said
turn into a vampire? Is that what?
Garlic soup. I see garlic's healing. That makes sense.
yeah, it was just like someone on Twitter said, "He'd make garlic soup, put 8 cloves into water and boil it up and drink it, and it'll help, ward off the COVID monster."
I see. No, I haven't tried that yet. Maybe I'll do that.
How about Turbolax?
What's Turbolax?
Extreme body cleanser.
Oh, I see. It's an accident. It's a term. Just poop all the COVID out.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
No, I haven't tried that yet. That's not. I haven't gotten that extreme.
How about melange?
Melange? What is melange? I don't even know what that is.
It's something found on the planet Arrakis. But
I see.
So
is this a sci-fi thing?
It's an Arrakis remedy.
It might be real. How about Phoenix Down? Have you tried that? The
Phoenix Down? No, is that
the
from X-Men?
Okay.
Chocobos?
It's like Final Fantasy stuff,
Yeah.
It
Phoenix Down.
Die.
Is that solution for Final Fantasy that heals you?
Yeah,
That
it
definitely
revives you when you
relieves
die,
all
yeah.
status ailments. That one's verified.
Yeah.
If one of you guys have a Phoenix Down, please let me have it to cure my COVID.
Yeah,
They're too rare, man.
I got them.
Yeah, potions don't do anything. You need high potions for COVID.
So, how about gin and juice?
No, gin. I
Oh,
ran out
hey.
of juice for all this.
Uh,
I do have a crystal.
Maybe scissor.
What kind of crystal is working for you? Oh, your amethyst.
It's so heavy. Ugh. It's my geode. It's got powers to push away.
Nice.
To push away demons.
Have you tried soaking the crystal in UV and seeing if that kind of doubles the goodness?
No, but I used it as a soup bowl once, and it was pretty tasty.
Okay.
I feel like it made the soup better.
Garlic soup?
What? No, it wasn't garlic soup.
Wait. That's a lot of soup, though. Like, isn't that like half a gallon worth of a rock soup?
It was a lot of soup, and it was hard to get the spoon and eat right because all the ridges and all the cracks in it. It was crazy. I had to tip it.
How did you get it clean afterwards?
It's like 50 pounds. I hit it with a hose, and I let the cat lick it. Whoa!
Oh, damn, your cat's going crazy, dude.
Just got a few more things that I found upon research.
Nice.
Soma. Have you ingested any soma?
Any what?
Soma. It's
Stoma?
like an antidepressant, but if you take too much, it could be hallucinogenic.
No, not recently.
Okay. How about cordrazine?
No, I'm fresh out of cordrazine.
Okay. Senzu beans?
The sensu beans, I haven't seen those since I was like 14.
Okay, you mentioned you were playing Dragon Ball Z, so I wanted to ask. And then finally, drinking or injecting bleach.
No, I was told that was really bad. Plus, I'm allergic to bleach, so I was like, no. I figured it wasn't a good idea.
Okay, yeah.
I was hoping the Tide Pod was a remedy that you were going to list there, Eric.
Tide Pods, bath salts.
Oh,
how about
just
bath
to swallow
salts?
a Tide Pod?
Have you tried bath salts?
No, thos'll fuck you up pretty good.
I think that you'll go full Walking Dead if you.
That's a
take
zombie
those.
thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Zombies like bath salts.
I would be a zombie then. So if you have COVID and you want to become a zombie, just drink bath salts.
Yeah, that takes you into next stage of pandemic.
Yeah, then you're COVID zombie. Then you're a zombie with COVID.
You're infectious and cannibalistic.
Yeah, but then which one's worse? The zombie disease that you get or the COVID, It's gotta...
I don't know. You're undead, with the zombie.
They're both worse, right? This cat's undead.
I got another question, Andrew.
Yeah.
So, since we know the virus came from a bat, would you say you've gained a sense of purpose that it's now your duty to hunt down and capture a clown, an enigmatologist, a bipolar district attorney, an Arctic bird, a female feline, a straw man, and a toxicodendron to bring justice to a corrupt city in New Jersey?
What?
I thought it was a bat and a pig, like that Matt Damon movie Contagion.
That's very specific. What is that from? What bat took down the...
I mean, do you believe that the bat might have been radioactive, or Because you're not an orphan.
This is from
It's
some comic
possible
book.
it was radioactive or some kind of like freakish new breed of bat that like no one's ever seen.
Yeah. So I mean, are you compelled to, fight crime? Specifically the clown. I think he's the big one.
Oh yeah. Well, no. I haven't been too compelled, although I do like dark places now, which I didn't before.
Yeah.
I'm really into dark places, and my hearing is really, really acute. That has changed. I'm sensitive to sound. Yeah, me and my cat, we just kind of hang out together. It's a sphinx, so it's gonna turn into one of those really lanky, skinless or hairless cats.
A statue?
Basically.
It's pretty big. How big do you have property for that? In your cave, maybe?
Yeah, it's in my cave. I got several commissions for these big statues. Although this little guy, Lord Virez over here.
Yeah, I've seen some naked cats, and they're kind of like just really wrinkly with their excess skin.
He's all wrinkly. He just has fur over it instead.
Yeah.
But he might lose it. They said he might lose it in the future.
His skin?
Yeah, his skin. So he's nothing but a skeleton and like meat.
Is that safe? Is that a disease? What?
No, it makes him more powerful.
Does he molt? Is that what they mean? Is this like a?
Yeah, his whole skin falls off and then new skin forms.
Wow.
More skin-like skin forms.
There's so much about the animal kingdom I just don't know.
So much. That's why they're so expensive, because they shed their skin.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at them. Stay inside.
Mm-hmm.
Clean your hands. Wash them good. Wear gloves.
So did you write a COVID song for us, Andrew?
Yeah.
Don't get COVID. It's bad for you. COVID sucks. What do you do? No.
What do you do? Step 1, wash your hands.
My COVID rap.
Step 2, cough into your armpit.
Cough into your armpit. Vampire cough is what it's about.
Step 3, just don't go outside and interact with people. And
Don't
definitely not inside.
put plastic over your body and plasticate yourself from the world.
Keep a fathom's length away, even when you're outside.
A whole body condom just over my head, all the way down to my feet.
Oh, look at that cat.
Virus.
What a cat.
Veer.
Those ears are like twice the size of his head.
They're huge. Got big old eye bobbly.
Good hearing, like a bat, right? This is your partner in crime.
That's my partner. He's got the bat ears.
That's Robin, right?
Partner in crime stopping.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's my cat dude. Catman.
Catman.
Well,
Success.
thank you. Thank you
Right.
for giving me some company in this COVID quarantine. That's the most interaction I've had all week.
Yeah,
Besides
get
the calls.
a little soon, dude.
Yeah, if you happen to make it this far in the video, well, thanks so much for watching our crazy antics. And until next time, when all of us are COVID negative, we'll be getting together doing some awesome shit. So stay tuned, guys.
Mm-hmm.
More videos to come too.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to Junglecorp.
Junglecorp.